What's up everybody, Brett here, and I'm back for the exciting finale of our prize play Phantom Draft here on Artifact. My channel is Good Talk Gaming. Hope you enjoy this round a lot, because this is going to be the finale either way. Either we lose and we're out, or we win and we're up for a big payday. 2 packs plus 1 ticket. That'll feel pretty good. So, in the last few episodes I was joined by my friend Prolane, who's a Twitch streamer. His link will be in the description down below. Unfortunately, he had someone at his door ended up being a family member, so they're talking, and we're gonna do this one without him. Family comes first, always, over video games, so no worries there. But we're up against a tough deck. It looks like black-red, a very strong combination in draft, in my opinion. And it looks like we're losing Zeus right off the bat. Feels kind of bad. And there's really nothing we can do about it. Opponent has no plays. It's fine with us. We could always do something kind of sneaky. We could Relentless Pursuit and get our Phantom Assassin out of here. Do 2 damage to the Bristleback. Yeah, it's even feeling better now than it was a second ago. We could either go and try and take out the sniper for the next turn, and then have 2 heroes in this lane and really push it. Or we could go to this lane, hope to get a curve, and hit the Bristleback. There really aren't good odds on that. So, I think we're going to make this play here. And it is, of course, a bit early to abandon ship, so to speak. But if our opponent's going to make plays like Bronze Legionnaire in this lane, try to go wide, we could preempt them by saying, you know, have fun in this lane, because we're not going to be here. We could also just drop Bounty Hunter, you know, next turn if we really want to. But we'll see how this shakes up. Really does suck losing Zeus here without a single play, and giving Bristleback that +2 armor from his passive Barroom Brawler. So that kind of leaves us with 2 kind of crummy lanes. And I would expect Keith to drop here. And I think we need to go Bounty Hunter in mid. At least he has a chance to trade and kill Ursa. If he goes in front of these other 2, he'll kill them, which feels good. Yeah, expected to Keith there. And Bounty Hunter goes in front of the Bronze Legionnaire, so that's great. And I'd be surprised, honestly, if he had a way to save that sniper. See what they do, because we're going to track him. I mean, he could have picked up a Town Portal Scroll. Okay, Fountain Flask. That's also good. We can still track him. I mean, it's not a bad idea. We don't quite need Cheating Death yet. We could Rebel Decoy switch. We could Rebel Decoy, see where the curve goes, and then if it's fortunate, we could switch. It's not. I'm not in love with that play. I kind of like just tracking him, setting him up for the kill. And next turn we can Cheating Death. His headshot won't be off cooldown for 2 more turns, so we don't have to be afraid of that. Opponent still sitting on 4 mana. See what Heartstopper Aura costs 4. I mean, he could give Heartstopper Aura to an Enrage. That sucks, because now we won't be able to play our Cheating Death. We have these green cards stranded in hand. It might have been better to put that down this turn to establish it. Yeah, that feels bad, because we had the answer in hand. And the track probably won't be relevant for some time to come.
I always find my mark.
And no plays in hand. And I don't know if this is a lucky curve or an unlucky curve. I'd rather not have 2 extra damage on my Bounty Hunter if I could help it. But yeah, we probably should have foreseen Enrage coming, thanks to Ursa. but I'll blame that just on my lack of knowledge, offhanded knowledge of some of the cards. But wherever we go, we have a double drop next turn. Probably mid. Every lane is scary though. Our heroes are just so weak comparatively in terms of like raw combat stats. These two minions here are kind of interesting because they are giving us the opportunity to stall, but they're getting two minions here. I think the Necrophos is probably going to go mid lane. Man, I really don't want to put a hero in front of this Bristleback again. None of our options are very good, and we're not exactly rolling in money to suit up our guys to survive. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see Necrophos go mid. Yeah, I was really hoping he would kind of get over eager and bring him to the right lane, but that did not happen. And now we're losing two heroes, it looks like. But we'll see. See what we draw. Yeah. I don't see any way to save ourselves. Yeah, not at all. This game's going quite poorly. It's a bad matchup for us. These are very powerhouse red heroes. They're essentially winning this game by themselves. The black heroes haven't done anything. Yeah, and the cloak is going to make it so that this track was just such an awful play when we could have, we could still have our Treant Protector on the board. Honestly, not getting this down may have cost us this game. It essentially makes him immortal every turn. At the very least, we are trading damage. And now, basically, our only play is to Dimensional Portal. And now we turn this into a trade. And we also are now able to kill that minion as well. Unless he has a thing, and he has a thing. So we're going to pull out Bounty Hunter here. No point in letting it die to a melee creep. We'll be able to double drop next turn. Sucks that we can't kill the Ursa like we were hoping to. Also, the Ursa is going to lower our armor by 1. So now our Tinker is essentially a 4 health hero. And he's still at 5 mana, so our opponent could have a play. Wow. This game is giving me a bit of an aneurysm. So Rebel Instigator, guys, after the combat phase, Rebel Instigator dealt battle damage to a creep and gets another one. So sitting here by itself, it's not really doing anything except 2 damage to the tower. And we have no gold because we can't kill these powerhouse heroes, and we, kind of in bad shape. So I like double dropping mid again. We can Cheating Death in the mid lane. These 2 minions will be blocking for us, hopefully. Yep. And they have Sniper's Headshot. They're also at 6 mana, which gives them... They're 1 mana away from Assassinate still. Heartstopper Aura ensures... Well, nothing. They were going to die anyway. And we don't have a play. Let's see what they do. We have initiative in the next turn. Let's see if we can do something with it. Red Mist Maul definitely changes the clock here. He now has 5 siege damage on Keith. So the trade is now going in our opponent's favor. Next turn, though, we'll be able to drop in Thunder God's Wrath right at the beginning. I'm not sure if that'll kill us. Yeah, that's also a very strong play. So our opponents decided to dominate this lane. They're also fairly dominant in the right lane as well. Would not be surprised if our opponent had another one of those enrage cards or something like that. Either way, we can cheating death anything, but we need to do it now. It's our turn. If we think he's got the means to kill something, we need to save it. You know, 1 mana. He'd have to have something in red or black for 1 mana. And he could. I mean, he could have something like New Orders, I think costs 1, and then attack us, and then he dies. So
I can feel your heart failing.
that's an interesting choice considering he's currently dying. But he probably was hoping to put that on Ursa and kill our Treant Protector. Getting very difficult to deal with these. We have to take a golden ticket. Golden ticket may be our way out of this game. Because now we have to pick a lane and try and win it, guys. And they're all looking pretty bad. We're going to come out okay in mid. So what I'm thinking here is we drop Zeus, force these two to attack each other. Or we Thunder God's Wrath and preempt him from doing anything tricky in the mid lane, deal 4 damage, and then hopefully come back next turn with Zeus still alive and kill them. But Zeus dies to everyone except for Sniper. So I don't even really feel good about this. The only thing that gives me hope is that we have the initiative. And Zeus dropped in front of Sniper, so if we Thunder God's Wrath, that kills Keith. We also have Laser, which will change the math. Well, Zeus does die, unfortunately, to Headstopper Aura, or Heartstopper Aura. Should have thought about that, but there's no helping that now. With Ursa gone, Static Field goes off. Keith now dies. And if we get the chance, he still has 7 mana. Our opponent can do a lot of things. He also has an item that they bought. This also disarms, so our Zeus will be saved. It's all up to what our opponents can do. 7 mana is a lot of mana. Wow, a full heal. Okay. Well, the one thing we need to survive is our Zeus. And we're also going to finally get our payday to pay off. And we'll be swimming in gold. And we still have our golden ticket. Now, it's worth knowing that our opponent still has 7 mana. So.
There's no one I can't kill.
Damn. Alright, so they have all the answers that they need to win this for them. And unfortunately, even this on Tinker does not help us to overcome Keith. But we can give it to Phantom Assassin.
Nothing will get between me and my quarry.
It's only 2 damage. You need someone blocking you to do siege damage. Can't make any other plays from this lane, but we can payday for 8.
It's a good day.
So we thought we were getting a ton of gold here, and we ended up getting none. feels pretty rough. And since we don't have initiative anyway, we might as well do this. And since we can't play any of this in any other lane, we might as well drop some of it. And it may matter. We may be able to 80 them if we can stall one of the other lanes. This is probably not the lane we're going to be able to stall. So, yeah, we really needed Zeus for our friendly fires for next turn. That could have completely changed this game.
I'll take anything they got.
And we have nothing to drop in this lane to save it. We need to get extraordinarily lucky on our melee creep placements. And we did not. So that looks like GG's, guys. We may just want to concede this right now. Our opponent just kind of had the answer all game. Our heroes didn't match up well to theirs. I mean, there was just a lot of combinations of things that led this game to just be kind of over. And I think he's even going to yeah, we can see what they have, you know. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't see anything. I don't see any plays. We have no way to stop them in the other lanes. And smart move by the opponent. You know, if your opponent's sticking in there when it looks like an obvious loss, then you have to assume that they have it, and you should play accordingly. So we're doing this basically just because we're going to take the tower, and that gives us more experience after the game. So I'm not cheesing the opponent. I recognize that I have lost this game, and we're going to let them swing and hit us for lethal, because that is a satisfying thing. And well played to our opponent, Sherlock.
Ready for war.
Hopefully they don't in turn drag this out. They have the little checkmate button.
I think this brings out my quills.
So this is BM at this point.
Hey, let's see you try to hurt me now.
The checkmate button tells you you win the game. So all you have to do is hit it, and it ends the game. So good games. I'm not unhappy with our results. 4-2 is not bad, and we essentially broke even. So when you fought well, you get 3 extra experience. It's not a lot, but you know, I had it right there on the board. So let's claim our rewards. We'll open our pack. Love getting a ticket. So yeah, we're back up. And guys, let's end this with a pack opening. Cross your fingers for something good.
Sometimes people ask me, Mazzy, how do you keep from getting killed if everyone hates you? And that's when I tell them that the secret is not letting them stab you to death.
Rare, a Bolt of Damocles, great. Another rare, Bitter Enemies. And Ravenous Masses. So we got 3 rares and a Timbersaw. That feels pretty great. I don't know what they're worth, but we can go ahead and check that before we head out. I've been selling off all my cards. I don't know about you guys, but I've already more than paid for my game just by selling my cards. So if we go down here, we sort by, it's already sorted by cost. Is it high to low? No. Or low to high, rather. Let's see. So Bolt of Damocles is $1. So I mean, I made $1 off of this. It's kind of ridiculous when you look at it that way. And the Ravenous Mass, 6 cents. I don't mind selling that. What was the other one? We also got a Timbersaw. And I don't remember what the last one was, but we did get 3 rares there. Was it an item? That's probably why. Nope, my bells aren't ringing. Bells are not ringing. But anyway, guys, that was an excellent draft. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I'm sorry my friend Prolane couldn't be here for the last one, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. His link to his Twitch channel will be in the description down below. Once again, guys, my name is Brett. Channel's Good Talk Gaming, and I hope to see you in many more drafts to come. Take care, and happy holidays to you.